me set up little baby camera. Little baby camera. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry y'all had to wake up to that. What's up, YouTube Nosy, PC Pete? It's a Friday morning, guys. I never thought we'd make it. It's been a whole week without Jonah. It's been quiet, slightly depressing, you know, but also peaceful. The smug Grinch. We got double YouTube Nosy. We got YouTube YouTube Nosy and Twitch YouTube Nosy. Good morning. You got the job. Your last day on overnight. Couldn't be happier. Hope you all have a great Friday. That's awesome, Motorcycle. So you're going to be selling, did you say luxury or sports cars? Or both? What's up, Kid Drift? What's up, Sumo? And are you going to be mostly commission, or are you making like good hourly as well? You getting like salary? What's the details? What are you looking at? Hello, Gingerbread Dad, Duck 44. Rex sucks at stuff. That's a depressing name, Rex. It's like Jackson sucks at everything. It's Alan. What's up? Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify. What? Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify.
Got it. Playing Harris Heller on Spotify.
Should not listen to that. Office downtown, I think I'm really gonna like it. And I think I saw you say, did you say mostly, here, I'll scroll up so you don't have to repeat it. I think you said salary and commission. Salary with commission rates, but I was incorrect on the cars. Actually selling and buying houses across the country. Oh, yeah, that's a lot different. So does the person you're working for, did they do both or something? Motorcycle got the new job. Literally did the interview yesterday and then got it.
Nice.
Except he said, I go, so, you know, you're selling luxury cars, you said, right? And I was like, you know, are you commissioning salary? He's like, I was actually wrong. It's selling houses, buying and selling houses. I was like, what? How did you not know?
How does that happen?
The office is downtown. Aren't you actually, I can't remember, Motorcycle, are you here? Like, are you in like Lexington or something?
He owns both the dealership and this housing business. That sounds like a next level entrepreneur.
Right. So this is a friend, right?
Chicago. Okay, so you're
okay.
in Chicago.
So you're about what is that, like 6 hours away?
Convince your Google hamster is dead.
Dude, I know.
Something wrong. I mean, we've replaced it. I mean, if this one dies, we're going to have to change platforms. No more Googles.
Your friend is the person under the main bus. Okay, okay, cool. Dude, I was driving here this morning and I saw I guess it was like a mama or a daddy goose. And then I saw like, I assume they were like teenagers, you know, because they weren't like the tiny little babies, but they didn't have any color yet. They were just like little
baby ones.
Little yellow geese. And they were crossing the road and they like had to jump up on like the curb. And I watched one of them jump and trip and eat shit.
Oh no.
It was kind of cute and funny at the same time. Felt a little bad, but it was great.
The name is actually a funny story. I got stuck playing TF2 and Counter-Strike, so I thought the nickname plus the fact I suck at stuff.
You see what
Top Dog, do you want?
Okay, let me check real quick too, Top Dog. I'm gonna see if that drive happens to be. I know you were basically saying if we don't have the drive.
Pinky Tech, we didn't mean to. We didn't mean to arrest the golfer.
That's like a national story now.
Oh, right, right.
That was the number one golfer in the world we arrested.
Well, I mean, I don't know the story.
I did not hear, the thing Tom said I did not hear happened, so I didn't know if anyone actually...
Oh, yeah, well, they basically, like, it was a bus, one of the buses. The person was in the bus lane. I don't know how, but they somehow got hit and killed by the bus.
About that.
And there was a big police scene, and I think that one of the golfers was like, I'm just going to go around.
I heard about the golfer this morning, but I didn't hear about anyone dying. That's what I was saying. I don't know if that happened.
I mean, Tom listens. I think he's listening to the news.
I can look it up because everything I'm seeing is about the golfer being arrested, nobody dying.
Huh. What was he arrested for then?
He was arrested because he was trying to get past the barricade that they had for like just sorting people into traffic spots. What I heard, by the way, is he was trying to get into the event. They have a traffic blockage for people going into the parking spots or the golfers going around, and he just went past the blockage, and the cops tried to jump on his car and stop him, not realizing who he was, and then arrested him.
Damn. Leave me after you shower? Ooh, on the way. All right, I'm checking real quick, Top Dog, on. I'm gonna see where that drive is at. And this is the golfer guy. I don't know. See, now I'm hearing two different stories. All I know is well, Tom, he's sort of my step grandpa in a way. He came in and said, I've not looked up anything, by the way. He just claimed that there was one of the tour buses ran someone over, killed them, and he was saying that that's why the police, but it could be either way, I guess. Maybe someone did die, but it's totally separate from the police blockade story. Okay, Top Dog, that drive says arriving today by 10 p.m.
So it looks like, yeah, it must have been in a separate location, because I haven't heard anything like tied to it, but yeah, it happened earlier this morning. And then at whatever time, then he got arrested. So
I heard there was a police presence. They're investigating a fatal accident, and the golfer ended up getting arrested.
Okay.
So are they together, or are they unrelated?
I guess
in a way they're related.
In a way they could be related. Maybe that's, well, there's always been cops there.
Right, but is that why?
Yeah.
Was there excess cops, Yeah. I wonder how much of that Louisville black gold he had. Isn't that like manure?
Yes.
Top Dog, I don't think that drive, that 2 terabytes, going to be here. I know you were saying that that's cool, so do you want me just to go ahead and, what is that YouTube name? Do you just want me to go ahead and maybe right after the stream I can go ahead and, I think, I'd have to log into one of our accounts, which isn't a big deal.
Yeah.
And also, do you have it on, doesn't matter if it would matter if we install it on Battle.net or Steam. We need to know which one.
Yeah, which one do you want, Steam or Battle.net?
You left programs in the PC. Well, thank you for doing that, Top Dog.
Good.
Yeah, we will need, if you happen to not have a pin on it, that's great. If you do have a pin, we will probably ask for the pin if that's cool.
There's more questions missed. Rough way to start your Friday, yes. Heard that Girthy got a beating from Matt. What league in CS? I didn't play CS. It was Call of Duty.
What is that? Downtown Houston skyscrapers windows blown up from a thunderstorm.
Oh.
I feel ever since Texas had the that little ice. I say little. I mean, I guess for them it was huge. For us it'd probably be normal, but they had freezing temperatures that one time, and it people died, and there was floods, and millions and millions of dollars worth of insurance claims. And now I'm hearing about a thunderstorm blowing out glass. I'm like, you're cool. Okay, thank you, Top Dog. Yeah, and we fully do reset PCs.
Yes.
Honestly, we probably won't even use the testings that we have on there, but we do appreciate the thought.
Thank you, Gadget, for the resub. Won't have to wake up at 11 p.m. this Sunday night for work, back to normal people hours. Will you be able to watch our stream, though? That's the question. Because I feel like you watch us because we're early in the morning.
Is Motorcycle the one who is always doing the unloading of the berries and... Is that him?
They said you told them you were pro/semi-pro in CS. I don't think I ever said that.
Wait, who's they, too?
I think you're saying Girthy. I kept saying I played a lot of Call of Duty when I was younger. I never said I was pro.
So yeah, we played some. I mean, I remember back when CS was near its prime.
Yeah.
We definitely played ranked. I think it was what was it? You, me, Zach. I can't remember.
We
There's
played
two
with
other.
Daniel a long time ago,
Yeah,
too.
Daniel probably. But yeah, we played some ranked, and I think we got to single AK, double AK, whatever that even is.
I definitely
now.
wasn't professional in any video game, so I don't know what they were telling you.
I don't think any of us have ever.
No.
Zach's probably been the closest, and I don't think he's ever been
No.
super crazy, unless it's a mobile game. Number
Mobile
one,
game.
remember? Number 2 or whatever.
They said you claimed to be they're just making stuff up. I never said that. I never said that.
Have you seen us up?
When did
we
they
do the
say I
benchmarks?
said this? I'm confused.
Dude, this is what happens when you get the fame.
I'm confused.
You get rumors made up.
I know. They're like, oh, he's a CS pro.
But hey, if you guys do want to 2v2 us in CS next.
Yeah, sure. We'll do CS. I want to do that again next stream. I don't know who wants to be the challenger, but
I feel like I have decent confidence if we were to do ops only on
Oh,
a
yeah,
custom
we could
CS
win.
map. I think, yeah.
Hype train incoming. Thank you so much for all the subs, guys. Sheldon, thank you for the sub.
Sheldon.
Let's see. YSZ, it was chillin'. I challenge you to an MTG do. Y'all would whoop my ass. No, okay, what are y'all talking about? y'all are crazy this morning. Y'all are saying I was a CS pro when I never said that.
Is MTG you're talking about a My Technology Geek duel, bro?
Hey, my technology geek?
Because I guarantee you, we've looked at more of their PCs and we will win.
Yeah, the Girthy and Tim one was definitely a one-off thing, but if we could find games that are easy for us to set up lobbies for, because, you know, I really don't want to just, you know, keep adding a bunch of people as friends and have to go through all that and set up, and even then we were struggling to set up a
I was
lobby.
gonna say, in all honesty, like, I don't really have much, and I'm gonna say this in the nicest way, I don't have interest in, like, 2v2ing people that takes a lot of work if,
Yeah.
like, there's not, you either
gotta
need
be
to
stakes on the line.
You need to be, like, a YouTuber or a streamer,
Yeah.
or you need to have, exactly, you need to have some stakes on the line. Like, you need to be like, hey, I promise you I'll, like, if you guys win this, I'll buy this gaming PC. If
Yeah.
I lose, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, stuff like that, you know?
Yep, so we need some stakes happening here.
We're not just gonna be wolf gangstering 5-star challenging with you guys.
I may have embellished for funsies. Wait, hold on. Now we're saying we made it all up?
Oh.
I should have just played along and said I was a CS pro.
And then played and, like, we get absolutely stomped.
That's what I kept saying, Tim, is I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2, and that sniper class you all had was very intervention-like. Like, the intervention was, like, the main sniper I used in Modern Warfare 2, and once I hit the first one, I was like, oh, this feels like home.
See, if it was, like, Black Ops and it was the Ballista, I probably could have done a little better. Because I don't think I ever really played Modern Warfare 2 besides,
That was my first Call of Duty, was Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox.
what was that one, you remember, like, when we were first playing on computer and there was, like, a Call of Duty that was cracked that you could get?
Modern Warfare 2.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
That was the only time
That was when we played a lot with Daniel and then back in the day.
That was like the only one I really ever remember playing.
I remember 1v1ing Luke a lot on Rust in Modern Warfare 2 on PC.
Oh, God. You had the full experience.
I had the full experience. Luke was
I was gonna say, I feel like he was probably pretty fire at it.
See Big Baller Luke on his Instagram story?
No.
He's like, I just put it off for an $850,000 house.
Oh, let's go. So you're finally getting a house instead of the...
I know, I had sent him a message, I was like, dang, that editor money be built different.
Is that what is he still doing that?
He's doing editing and still working for Blizzard.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Still doing their TikTok?
I guess
When's
so.
our video coming?
Yeah, where's he going? He's a big baller now. Let's see. I'm gonna download it on my next off day. Nice. Black Ops 2 multiplayer. I played some on Xbox, Black Ops 2, but well, actually, no, we played that one on PC. That was the one that we did the whole pre-order for. You stayed up late and played the next morning before school.
Black Ops 2, if it was... Now, I have not played in a long time, but, like, that's one that I would have had pretty good confidence in.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 was one that we definitely played a lot on PC. That was when we made the switch and we're playing all Call of Duties on PC. I wasn't playing on console after that.
It was definitely... 2 is, like, the milestone of Call of Duty for me that I switched.
Matt, I played in Prodigy, OGL, and Cal IM. What does that even mean?
Are those, like...
Are those, like, leagues? Like,
I assume. Black Ops was always notoriously worse than Modern Warfare series. I don't know if I agree with that.
They feel totally different, I will say.
Yeah.
But I think both are good in their own way.
I can agree maybe that, like, well, I think the same can be said for Modern Warfare. I think that they've had really bad ones, but I think everyone can agree that Black Ops 1 and 2 were, like, very, very good. I'm not saying they're better or worse than Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I remember that. That was the whole thing was which developer for the Call of Duty was better, like Treyarch or...
Yep.
Who did it? Was it Activision that did Modern
Yeah.
Warfare?
Activision, I think, did Black Ops 1 and maybe 2 as well, I thought.
I thought Treyarch was Black Ops.
Maybe they were both. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, which is which? You're a semi-pro old school CS. Oh, okay. Nice. Back in the days when you had to go on forums to find competitive games. Activision did Modern Warfare, and I remember Treyarch, because it always went back and forth. Treyarch was really good because they made zombies. If it was a Treyarch published game, they would do zombies. Activision... Oh, Infinity Ward. It was Infinity Ward. That's what it was.
I thought, like, Activision was, like, a part of, like,
both. Yes. Yeah, so Infinity Ward is the one who did Modern Warfare. Got it.
Okay.
I mean, we should hear from the Call of Duty Pro, Bruce.
They're going to be reaching out soon.
All three are so good, but I don't think I feel two of them can be making other games. That's true.
Gears of War was really good. I liked those games when I was younger.
Do you guys have another way to download the game? Honestly, the only way we can really download it is if we have an account to sign into.
Oh yeah, did he say? He probably did. Did he say which one? Blizzard, Battle.net?
Yeah, which one? Battle.net or Steam?
We're watching. Okay, we're watching intently. I'm waiting for your message.
Send it right now. Come on, let's go.
Better hurry, because I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, those are the old CS days. I remember when I first got into PC, like if you wanted to play competitively in CS, you're not the person we're asking. If you want to play competitively in CS, you had to like schedule matches with people, then make private lobbies. What was the name of that league?
FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan. I can't remember the name of the competitive league in CS that you had to like basically line up for Battle.net.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll make a note to. So did you say Warzone?
Do you want like all the Call of Duty, like or just Warzone? Do you just want like the Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3?
The
like,
good news is I own them all now.
You do.
I can get you the I don't know if you own it or not, but what was the version I got? The $100 edition.
I'm thinking more of the CS Source Days, Kermit, because that's when I was actually looking into it. Maybe it was OGL. It was something else. I don't remember the name of it. Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone.
Sure,
Okay.
got it.
Yeah,
It's
because
a
you
good
should be able to
thing-
download
it's
for
a
your
good thing I
Battle.net,
own
and then
that
you should
now.
be able to locate it when he signs in.
I've been actually meaning to. I'm definitely gonna play that more, just because since that person bought it, I'm like, I'm not gonna let
Yeah,
the money
level
go to
up.
waste. I like that on the Sunday stream. I was like thanking the person. I was like, yeah, I really appreciate them buying it, and Zach was like, well, they didn't buy it. It was free. They had it, and I'm
my
like,
God.
okay, jealous.
He's like, you got it for free.
And he was like, you're right. And I was just like, yeah, I know.
Could I have an IO shield, please?
Yeah. See, it just felt good because I didn't ask for it,
Your internet's way better than mine, so it'll make life easier. Yeah. I mean, we'll be able to download pretty quickly.
We kind of have gigabit.
It is gonna be like
here.
what 200 gigs with all the Call of Duty, but we'll
It'll
get it
take us
there.
a minute. I mean, I was able to. So we got the. I almost said Black Ops 3, the Modern Warfare 3, and I was able to download that here, which I didn't need Warzone because I already had it, but I think it was at least 60 gigs, and we were able to download it before the stream started. So it was, we got some quick internet from time to time.
When you guys give me a chance, can you email me how much cash I need to bring, or would you prefer card payments? Either one's fine.
Either one. I will say, I mean, it's totally up to you. Cash, we do get charged less fees.
Yes.
If you use a card, we have to pay
processing
it's like
fee.
2.6% of whatever the total is. So if you wanted to be like super extra nice and it wasn't going in your way, if you wanted to grab cash,
I'm just gonna figure out what the total's gonna be.
off the top of my head. Okay, one more time. You're doing the more expensive version, right? So you want the full trade-in.
Yeah, that's better.
That was
How
scary.
about, could you do one with the cables off to the side a little bit more, and then a PC with
What's
like
the lower
highlighting
cache
the
price?
like 24 pin and
Let me do-
oh, not PC, a motherboard on this side, and like highlight the 24 pin. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like a motherboard. I think I can get a picture of that, and then you highlight that. Yeah. I can
Yeah, highlight some of the ports on there. That'd be a good way to know, because this right now is kind of just like a bunch of cables. But if you have the motherboard right there with this shifted over a little bit, you can like specifically highlight like the 24 pin or the CPU power or whatever, and that was where they would plug into.
Okay.
If that makes sense, that's fine too. But yeah, if what I said makes sense, you could do that.
$590 top dog. That's after
$590.
tax and everything. If you trade in your which is you said you wanted to, so that's the lower cash price is $590, which I know is still a lot, but yeah.
$590, baby.
And then I guess that 2 terabyte drive, assuming that you're just gonna run with the 1 terabyte or maybe go buy one later, we'll hang on to that, and we're not charging you for it, obviously. We'll just use that in like a video. I know Tool the other day was talking about adding a 2 terabyte option to the
Yes.
website. So
Yeah, I
that could
told
be
them
the
they
start
could
of
go
it.
ahead and add it, because yeah.
We already got one.
What the hell does all the switches and stuff mean? What are you talking about? Talking about like keyboard switches?
We need to bring Zach in here.
We were not sure what to say. An amazing game. People don't walk away so easily. Just saying. Are you talking about Counter-Strike? Counter-Strike is a difficult game. It's very like its gun mechanics are very unique. I will say Valorant's very similar to it now, because they kind of took the whole like very precise headshots is kind of like the way to go.
It's definitely a copy.
The spray patterns and everything like.
The one thing I will give, and this is just, opinion obviously, but I do think that CS feels more, it's gonna sound really dumb, feels more real life, because like when you're shooting, you don't really get like, besides the armor breaking sound on headshots, you don't really get like much feeling, if that makes sense. Like when you hit someone in CS, it's almost hard to tell, but in Valorant, I feel like the shots are typically true to where you shoot and they make sense. So So yeah, the CS is definitely. I think some people really like that. Some people kind of like the somewhat sporadicness and realism, I guess, of CS.
Rashad mechanics sucking going too. Huh.
I know a lot of people really hated when CS2 came out, and they changed like a lot of the mechanics and how the guns like register hit marks and stuff.
You mentioned dog food in the bloopers video. Are you talking about Smug Grinch?
I should feel like it got more random now I'm thinking about it. That's the biggest complaint I've heard is people will say like in CS now you can like literally sit still, aim at someone's head, shoot, and it'll like register as like a body shot, you know?
Yeah. Good morning, fellas. What's up, Girthy? Any
What's
keyboard
up?
and mice recommendations? Keyboards, you can always take a look at our roundup videos we do on the channel. I don't really have like a name on the top of my head that we normally like recommend.
Keychron.
Keychron's
That's a
good.
one.
Keychron's a good one.
Um,
What's the Yunzi? Is the one that Joni uses? Those really nice, like $80.
is that the same one that I bought for that 1440p?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the,
And like the Pro lineup is pretty good.
I think the Yunzi ones are really good because they're the gasket hot swap keyboards.
Yeah.
They're like $80. They're, I mean, a little pricey.
Super premium, though.
But they're very premium, yeah. And I would get this all day over, every day over like a Razer or any of those name brand like keyboards.
There is one other one that we got to shout out, Iconix.
Iconix, yep.
Iconix and MyKit, which I think they hate when we say, but they are they're either owned by the same people or they're very similar. But anyways, they are they're even more expensive. We're talking like the 100+ range, but I would say that they're about as close as you can get to like a custom built keyboard.
I like this.
Is that that's them?
Yeah, it's Yunzi, a typewriter style keyboard.
That's
Yunzi has a
actually pretty
lot.
cool looking.
Yunzi has a lot more than I remember. They're all really nice. Yeah, if you're wondering, Yunzi is Yunzii. You can buy a bunch of them on Amazon. Very premium keyboards. And I would just say don't fall for the trap, which, I mean, they still exist for some people, and a lot of people like them because like RGB software and stuff. But the Razers, what's another one? Sometimes HyperX is actually pretty good. I would say it's mainly Razer. Some Logitech keyboards as well. They're very like gamer focused, and they'll be like 140, 150 bucks, and the switch quality be far worse than these other ones.
And they need like tons of software
Yes.
to really be able to customize
They're
them.
cool if you want to match everything up and have like a certain theme, but you know,
It's
if you don't
actually-
want ARGB, Tim,
Yeah.
those Yunzi ones are good because a lot of them, they aren't RGB. Some of them are like static colors or non-RGB, and they're just nice keyboards.
That's definitely a good way of putting it. Yeah, I think Razer is like, honestly, man, I hate to say it because I really like them. Corsair too.
Corsair does
I
it
think
too, yeah.
a lot of their like, I mean, we've had some Corsair keyboards that are like 300 almost. Like I would say like we've had some that are definitely like the 200 range. Like I've used some, and like they're nice, but when you look at the companies like we're talking like Yunzi, Iconix, like for the same price, you can get a borderline hand-built keyboard.
Yep. And you'll dramatically notice the difference. Like a lot of the other ones that go heavy in the software and branding and stuff, these are like actually using proper plates, proper mounting, proper switches, proper lubed up switches. I know recently those companies have been starting to actually lube their switches, but then the mounts aren't that great. So
Yeah.
you still get a lot of rattle.
You get like bad stabilizers, no gaskets. Good flip phones from Razer too.
Yes.
Dude,
Razer.
what if that was a conspiracy? They're actually
Razer.
the same company.
Just remember to add filters to cut out clickety keyboards. Yes, if you're gonna run a blue switch keyboard, add some sort of noise pass filter on your microphone when you stream so it doesn't
For real.
pick it up.
I always tell people if you're interested in doing any type of content creation, do not get a clicky or like just go linear. Don't get anything that has feedback unless it's like brown switches.
What's a good game to learn how to play keyboard and mouse? Honestly, just play whatever game you like to play and try it on keyboard and mouse. So Tim, were you playing on controller when we were doing that? Is that why you?
I think Tim and Girthy, right?
You're both controller players on PC.
That's the issue.
It's keyboard and mouse, man. I'm just saying, gives you that precision.
Although it will be, if you guys had tried to play keyboard and mouse and you don't normally against us,
It
it,
might have
would have
been
been a
even
lot
worse,
worse.
yeah.
Because not having aim assist, like it's a big difference. We've just been doing this for like 13+ years now straight of no controller.
Oh, Girth wasn't? Has he been
Really?
doing keyboard and mouse?
Are you finally there, Girthy?
Matt in full disagreement on that one. What are you talking about? Are you talking about like keyboard and mouse versus controller?
I would know. I'm fully in agreement because I've played against a lot of like console players, well, just controller players over the years, And I always, like, every time they always do, like, the joke where they're always like, bro, these keyboard and mouse players are just unmatchable, bro.
Keyboard and mouse. Oh yeah, I mean there are games that you need to use a controller. Like I mean there's some professionals that play games that aren't like natively supported for controller and they use keyboard and mouse, but there's a lot of games that controller makes sense.
Oh, this is 4-pin.
Yeah, it's old Cooler Master.
Hey, but the motherboard has it. So we'll go double motherboard. Yeah.
Let's see.
No, what
Battles
shocks me is the
yes.
people who can do like Rocket League and Brawlhalla on keyboard.
Those
and
are two
mouse.
games that I just naturally doesn't make sense. Any racing game I think
Yeah.
of a controller.
Those are some of the #1 players though.
Yeah.
Are the ones who can do that. Oh wait, I gotta put in SSD.
We'll say one of the weirdest ones that I play keyboard and mouse on that even like EA themselves yells at you and it's like you should use a controller is like all the Star Wars Jedi Survivor series. I always had keyboard and mouse, but then every time they're like, you should use controller. And then I've tried controller and none of it makes sense to me. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
I'm kind of in agreement with that just because of the muscle memory. Like, I just would rather use keyboard and mouse in any game I can just because I'm like, my goal is to get better as time goes on. And I feel like if I switch back and forth, I'm like hindering myself.
Is there a decent keyboard and mouse set? So Walmart, Target, and Walmart and Target, you said Walmart, Target, etc. Both of them do have decent options. I would just, again, avoid like the Razer or like high-end Logitech, high-end Corsair. We had a HyperX keyboard that was pretty good.
That had the Aqua switches. I really liked those.
Yeah, HyperX is pretty good, and they're normally under $100. I still would say for the best bang for buck, go online, Amazon, buy one of like the Unzis, Iconix, something like that. But if you're wanting to buy something the same day, go for it. And why are there random numbers in our chat? Is that code for something? Is that a tracking number?
Is that oh God, what's his name? I'm trying to think of the dude that has Ilowski. Is that his MacBook?
Yeah.
He said, someone said, where is it? This is my tracking number.
Yeah, no, that's what I told Tim Kermit is we do a keyboard roundup every so often. We have probably a ton of them on the channel. We review a bunch of keyboards at different price brackets. Most of them are really budget though.
Yeah, they're usually budget and we try not to buy like the same one. So those are more for like the people that are only wanting to shop online and they're maybe not looking for like artisan.
Yes, Unzi. Go on Amazon, type in Unzi. There's a ton of them to look at. And look for something with a linear switch is what I'd recommend.
Yes, like Reds.
So we can find some
like
ones that pop up.
Reds.
Most of the Unzis are linear switches, so.
Yeah.
Let's see, Unzi
Are
keyboard.
Gatoron yellow? Those
Yellows are, yeah, these are Gatoron G
Blacks.
Pro Reds.
silvers are good. Speed silvers are really good.
We got yellows, you can get brown switches.
Browns if you want some click. Well, sorry, tactile, not
Some
click.
bump.
Some bump in the hump.
I like these. And we got that one from Team that one time, the transparent keyboards. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah, my kit, we've gotten a couple of those too.
These have the kale jellyfish switch. I've never heard of that. But yeah, if you want like crazy RGB, those like transparent ones are nice.
I will say too, if you want to feel really cool and like have like a keyboard that you can have a story about, there is some that you can buy that are kits where you build them. I'm sure Amazon has some. I know for sure that iQnix and MyKit. If you have to Google those. But if you go to those websites, like I did a review on a MyKit one that I built. Like they sent me the parts for it, so it's a little cheaper that way. But it was really fun, and it didn't take too long. You don't have to solder or anything. You literally just pop your switches in, pop your keycaps in.
Are you talking about switch color or like the physical color of the keyboard? What are we talking about? Talking about switch color, if you want to know what it sounds like, just look up switch typing tests on YouTube and you'll be able to hear what it sounds like. It's not as great as hearing it in person, but you'll get a general idea of what the noise is like.
Switch. I mean, reds are really basic.
They're very
that's
basic.
That's probably one of the #1 besides blues. It's literally reds and blues are probably like the #1 most universally known switches. I will say there is, not all reds are created equal. Like as far as cherries go, they're probably one of like the main name brands of here, but also like Automu, Gatoron, and there's like one or two others that actually have like some pretty decent versions of their own reds.
Oh no, you need a lot, like look up typing videos and you'll understand. Yes, that's literally the point of it is like, it's the sound it like actually produces. It's kind of a satisfying thing.
I will say with you have a good point. I know what you're thinking, Tim, too. You're probably like, wait, with a linear switch, there's no noise. What is there to look for? And you're right. You're going to have no from the time that you press your keycap down until it almost bottoms out. You get nothing. But then once it bottoms out, which you're going to do all the time when you're gaming, you're bottoming those keycaps down to the switches, which is then going to hit the plate and the plate and the PCB are going to make some sound. They all sound totally different, surprisingly. Yeah, the thawk. That's the thawk. So yeah, it is recommended to watch some videos because there's some keyboards that have red switches that'll be really quiet because they have gaskets, they have lubed switches, they have really nice stabilizers that actually have.
It's a whole thing. If you think PC building is its own thing, the keyboard space is next level.
Yeah, and if you're into Reddit, go check that out.
Yeah. Do you think it fits up behind the board?
Yeah.
Is there a cutout right there?
Yeah,
There we go. Let's do it.
it's cut out enough.
This is the case that we gave up on the last time.
Oh, speaking of that, we got 2 more Zalman cases. They're just a
it's
PC Bros.
for another video.
Okay, I figured.
Yes.
I just put them on the they're on the build table. It's like a P.
P10.
Are we allowed to say that?
I think it's out.
Okay. I stopped myself where I said P, and I was like, yeah, it was either P10 or P30.
I think it should be the P10 because
I think we already have P.
the P30's out. The P10's supposed to be a new one. Hopefully I didn't just dock something I shouldn't have, but shout out
I'll have
Zalman.
to go check. For some reason, in my mind, they said P30, but there was a white one and a black one, so I know for sure that they were, yeah.
Hope they didn't send the wrong ones because they definitely paid for the P10.
Hey, we'll take more.
P10, it was the one I showed you that had like the interesting fan layout where it did not have fans on
Yeah.
like intake or whatever.
I do like those like kind of all mesh looking cases, though. Look like another one of those. And I assume this one might be micro ATX,
Yes.
which is great.
I want more micro ATX cases.
I love when we get. It almost kind of sucks sometimes getting full ATX, and it's like, well, we know what kind of build we have to do with this. It has to be expensive. Where's the USB-C if it has it?
Over here. This one right here is full ATX, and we're going micro, baby.
Yeah, I think this was. Well,
This
yeah,
is,
this
is the case that I. Well,
yeah, we just had it.
Yeah, we gave up on and switched it to the Prodigy. I mean, the main problem with that one is it was micro
you know
ATX
what?
and USB-C problems.
Yeah, this is the one where.
Yes, the video one that we ended up switching to the APB.
Well,
Pro.
I think when I planned this build, because I don't think I did this on purpose. I think I thought it was micro ATX again. Because when you look it up and the fact that it says M,
Yep.
well, here you guys go. It's getting used now, but it's not in a video, so it's okay, right?
Yeah. No, the biggest problem wasn't even the size. I was kind of, I mean, I wanted to do micro ATX, but then we had to use the USB 2 to C adapter, and it looked like garbage.
Yeah, we were slowly
And we were
like.
spending all the money on the adapters that it was just the same price as using a Prodigy, and I was like, all right, we're using a Prodigy.
The build did turn out looking a lot better. I remember Jonah was hurting.
Yes.
It was like we were like killing him doing what we were doing.
It was in pain. I was struggling there.
He was saying, "Oh."
Yeah, I don't like to use Prodigies a lot on videos because we've used it so much.
God, yeah.
It's just like thumbnail-wise, it looks exactly the same. People are like, well, I've seen that build before.
All right, I need a. I think there's one fan header up top, and then is there any more?
There's 2 by the HD audio.
Oh, cool. All right. Maybe I don't need the splitter then. Maybe I do.
Can you run it through behind the board, or is it?
Where is the? Is it like all the way over
It's like in the
here?
middle.
So like more here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to run these behind the board. If they don't reach, then I'll have to use a splitter.
Looks like they're gonna reach.
That's about all the slack you got.
Yep, way more than I need. I can pull them back through a little bit.
Your brother said Cherry Red is good. I said cool. He has a wall of keyboards. Some he won't sell, but I think you can convince him on some. They are all mechanical, which is all you need to know. Nice.
Yeah, people who are really into keyboards are into keyboards.
I'll be honest, I have really started to, I'm not collecting them by any means, but I have started to really appreciate keyboards more over the years. I think really what's helped me with it is back when I first started learning about keyboards, and it's all because of Zach, and I didn't really have much interest in learning about them. Like, I obviously, me being judgy, I thought it was stupid. I'm like, dude, the fact that you're spending like $800 to $1,000 in this is like bizarre to me.
Yeah.
And you know, I'd help him solder them together. It took us hours, and then most of the time, they didn't even work properly. Like, there'd be weird issues with the software. You know, from soldering, one of like the switches got too hot and melted. Like, it was just a little bit too much at the time for me. But now with how cheap those same style of keyboards have gotten in like mass-produced plates and switches, it's a lot more fun. And the fact that they're like all hot swapped now, so you don't even need to solder, is amazing. So I would definitely do like a little keyboard wall if I ever just had an abundance of money, because they still do get a little expensive, you know. The only keyboard we need though is this bad boy right back here. It's our Model M with the
You mean the
buckling springs.
big boy? The big boy that's next to it?
Yeah, with what even are these? I guess these are blues.
Blues, yeah. That's a big John right
I don't know
there.
if they're real blues, but you're pretty sure brown is the quietest? Not true.
Not true, buddy.
Now the quietest would, I don't know what the actual, I'm sure there's some weird brand that's the quietest.
Yeah, there's probably some weird brand. They have the silent
The
ones.
silence, yeah. So like the speed, I think they have speed silver silence and red silence. So as far as cherry goes, I believe those are their quietest. And they are very, very silent. Actually, you know, I'll go grab that switch tester.
Yep, but that's up front.
Is it all the way up front
It's
now?
at PC Bros now.
Oh, damn it. I'll go grab it.
Yeah, it's
I
on
was
the
like debating. I was like,
It's at the front counter.
That one is a lot better than that other one we had.
Yeah, we'll give you all a little switch test right now.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo. Oh, what do you want now?
Take 2.
Yeah, I think that's really solid. Show Matt
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yep, that's good.
That's what you don't think it's too much glow?
No,
Okay.
no, glow is
That was my only
glow
concern.
is so much more important than I think people, because it's so tiny, you need glow to
Yeah.
catch eyes. All right, guys, here we go. Hey Google, pause. We're getting silent, guys. We're going into the sound chamber.
Guys, you ready? Ready to hear?
All right. Go.
Here's my mic. You can sit right next to it.
All right, so we have.
Listen up, Tim.
So I want you to hear the difference between a red and a silent red. Crazy, huh? And then here's a brown. Cherry black. Silent black. Blue. Green.
Silent
Yeah.
red is exactly what I want. Well, there you go. Now you heard it.
Yeah, it's basically, I don't know the exact technology, but I think the silent red, essentially they got rid of all the bottom out noise. So you still get some bottom out noise with the normal red, but somehow the silent red, like any of the silent switches, when you smack them down, they make like almost no sound.
Piggy Tech's got into the bourbon this morning. Gamers Next is called this is your testing method of Skibbity Toilet. Yes.
That was pretty skibbity, wasn't
It
it?
was Skibbity. Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
I look for Harris Teeter on Spotify.
Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
She couldn't find Harris Teeter.
Yeah, always bring some extra cash, Top Dog, if you want to look around the store. We always have
Oh,
like
yeah.
peripherals, stuff like that.
I knew he was kind of looking for monitors too.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can't like use card too.
Yes,
like,
we would want you to, if like there's other stuff you want to use card on, use card on.
Because we'll still gladly take the sale over not taking a sale for the 2.9%.
Stop triggering my
2.6.
Google Home, I'm sorry.
Oh, we still need to plug in this freaking 4-pin. Oh, and it's so short.
Oh,
Do you have a 4-pin extension?
Oh, I screwed the board in.
Oh my god, I do.
No,
We had one. That's crazy.
the GPU is in. Oh no.
You might be able to still get to it, right? No.
You can try shoving it through the back of the board.
It's a very thin connector, so we'll see.
Also
Got it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything ARGB on this, right? So it should
no,
be-
it's all
okay.
black. All right, so which
Cool. Matt stole my haircut while I've been gone, says Jonah.
Huh?
I feel like Matt has been
Hold
getting
up.
this haircut for like years, dude.
This is the same haircut, dude.
And,
What do you
I'm
mean?
Jonah. I hate to say this, but I have seen like pictures of you from like 2-3 years ago. He had it before you, man.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
Ooh, he said, wait, never mind. He's taking back everything. No, we're coming for your neck now.
Question. Do you know, is the arrow side where the 12 volt
12 volt,
is?
yeah.
Okay. I haven't done 4-pin.
Jonah, when are you going to be back, by the way? Are you going to be back like this weekend? Are you getting back like late Sunday?
And why aren't you here right now? There's a flexi spot chair ready for you.
Zach said he just can't do it.
Yeah,
so.
Zach said he can't do it, so I need you to fly in right now. He's on his way back right now. Then pull up. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to hide. Actually, I think I see a way.
You also tucked this a little bit.
The only thing I'm tucking is my wiener, brother.
Ew. 8 hours to go?
Oh.
That's a journey.
Like 8-hour flight? I feel like,
Assuming
this-
they-
I feel like the drive time's almost that.
You flew, or did you drive?
Oh. Did he? I thought he flew for some reason.
That'd be from like where you're at. That's like an 8-hour drive. I would assume he's driving.
Nah, the plane's just slow, man.
That's Atlanta to London, says Pinky Tech.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I
8
thought that'd be
hours.
way longer.
Atlanta is always all the way on the East Coast, and you're just
do
going
me-
straight over the ocean.
Will you do me? Will you do me a favor and you see this fan hole right here? Will you put the zip tie through it for this cable? I'm trying to.
Can you grab that?
Yep, and then here's the other end.
There we go. Cool. Oh, you're driving. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That
driving
makes
from
sense.
Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah.
Well, hey, we're at some point basically similar.
We'll be in the North Carolina.
Yep. I think the drive time's about the same.
Yep.
Well, fly time, yeah, that's gonna be better for you.
Yeah.
Drive
Flight
time
time's
for
like
me.
an hour and a half, I think.
My goal is to beat you all there. I'll just leave at 3
Yes.
a.m. I'm gonna do the same thing that Jonah did last time. I'm gonna send a picture of my truck like burning down and be like, "I'm sorry, guys, I can't
Like,
make
sorry, my truck caught on
it." That was
fire.
so funny. He found like a Google image
I
of like
know.
almost the same truck.
They showed burn it.
And I just remember Jonah said he's gonna do it, and then he was like, "Dude, I think he actually believes it." And I was like, "Well, tell him it's not true before he like freaks out and leaves or something."
I was about to just go home. It's like, well, I'm going home, guys. See you later.
You wouldn't be the first one.
Uh,
That was shade. I'm scared from flying. Ooh, Jonah said I'm scared from flying from my last flight experience. That's you and Zach now.
Jonah,
Zach,
we'll be
Zach
flying.
said he's like scared of flying now too.
We'll be flying together soon, comrade.
Yeah, you'll have Matt to hold your hand. Don't
I'll
worry.
hold your hand if we get stuck in Atlanta together.
Uh-huh.
Piggy Tech can come keep us entertained if we're stuck in Atlanta.
To the Dominican Republic flight got canceled. I spent the night at the airport. Yeah, I remember that. All airports are the worst. Oh, Atlanta airports are the worst. You think so? All my
I've
homies
heard the
hate
Dallas
Atlanta.
one's gotten really bad too.
I'm sure pretty much all airports, like, I don't feel like anybody really loves going to the airport. I don't think. I could be wrong. There's not really much fun about it. I guess if you enjoy flying, though, I'm sure once you get on the flight, it's fun.
Get on the flight.
If you're Taylor Swift, you love flying.
T Swifty. I was on a layover from a Greyhound for 24 hours in Atlanta.
Ooh, ugh. Sitting in a Greyhound, so you just slept on a bus?
Is Atlanta the second biggest airport? I mean, I always feel like our flights end up like, we went to Vegas. It was so stupid. We went from Louisville to Atlanta
remember
and then
that.
from Atlanta to Vegas. I was like, why did we go all the way over there? That makes no sense.
To get more money. They said the longer you fly, the more you pay.
Oh, it is the world's largest?
Wow, the world's largest. That's crazy. What a feat we've done here.
Oh, busiest, not largest. Okay. Well, there's a lot of like layovers that happen through Atlanta for some reason. I don't know why.
They got to get people there somehow.
I've been going to LAX for the first time in a month. Nice.
Oh. Have fun at LAX.
Lax.
LAX East.
Our Atlanta flight got pushed back 2 hours, canceled, then moved to a different flight, boarded the plane at 1 a.m. to cancel. Yeah, I remember you telling me all that. That was like horrible.
I don't think I've ever had anything. I think pretty much every time I've flown, I've gotten pretty lucky. And I think we've had like delays. Like, I feel like there's always delays.
Delays happen.
I don't think I've ever just gotten on a plane and they've been like, all right, guys, smooth sailing, we're taking off.
Yeah, the issue being in Louisville is they do offer more direct flights, but not being in like a major like New York, Chicago, LA, they don't offer as many direct flights. They are offering more though. Like they have some, they have like a direct to LA, they have a direct to Dallas, I think they have a direct to Vegas now. Now they do. Louisville's airport it's solid and it's just smaller. Like it's so weird once you travel somewhere like even to Chicago. Like I went to Chicago and I was like in the Chicago airport for a long time and then we just ended up in Louisville and I'm like, this feels like a totally different world.
I feel like there's been times where I've been to the Louisville airport and there's just like no one there. Like,
Yeah, it's like nothing. Like it's empty.
It's usually not very busy.
It's either really busy in the mornings or it's just dead. There's nobody there. But there's always 1,000 cars in the parking lot.
Yeah, for whatever reason. It's all the people that aren't coming back.
They just left their cars and they're not coming back. right, guys, this is a hashtag clean build.
Yes, we should see if it works.
See if she's alive.
We have gotten rid of another Cooler Master 4-pin. Won't miss you.
Don't
Shit.
work. There it
I
is.
was like,
hey.
They
Cool.
got tram system.
Jonah, this is your kind of build. Touch of RGB.
A hint.
A hint of RGB.
Tasteful RGB, as Jonah says. So what's DPI in mouses?
Dots per
it's
inch.
Dots per inch. You really don't need to pay a ton of attention to it. Theoretically, the higher the total amount of DPI, the more precise the mouse is. So, you know, they have some that are like, what, 26,000? And those are like usually considered to be pretty top of the line, but realistically, I would say just get one that's at least like 15,000 and up, and you're not gonna notice a difference. Just get a good rated mouse. Honestly, mice are kind of similar to keyboards too. There's not nearly as much customization, but there is kind of cult communities around like.
You would never run the mouse at 50,000 DPI.
No.
It's like unusable. It's really just kind of a flex of the sensor. Like if it has a higher DPI sensor, it can read more, it can be more precise, but you'll never use that level of DPI.
I think technically the most important things are DPI and polling rate, which is measured in I think milliseconds. So you're just looking for. You're basically looking for like low polling rate, you know, meaning that it's very, very quick response, but like higher DPI numbers. Is Toasty 2 code only for online sales? Top Dog's just like, man, let me get
Top
that
Dog, why are you
discount.
trying to save money on us, dude?
We can, I'll tell you what, Top Dog, if you end up buying anything else, we'll let you use Toasty 2.
You can use Toasty 2 on any other purchase in store. Trade-ins, we don't really allow it normally because we're already, you know, giving you trade-in value. No stacking discounts, Top Dog.
Calm down.
No, that's why I said, Mental Math, I said they are offering a lot more direct flights now. For a while there, they weren't, but.
Oh, you bought one? You got a Unzi 75%?
Let's go.
Nice. Oh, you're just messing with us? He's just like Zach.
He's
If we
like,
had said
I'm
yes,
just
if we had said
kidding.
yes, he'd have been like, oh, cool.
I'm just kidding. It was all a joke.
Code Bruce for
I'm
it. Get
just
out of here,
kidding.
Bruce.
Yunzi. I have a G305. G305 is a good mouse.
Yeah, it's solid for the price. Yeah, see, that's what Bruce 4 really does.
It gives you 14%.
Do you all have a link where you all make money?
Amazon affiliate? Exclamation point Amazon should work in chat if you're buying on Amazon.
Oh, yeah, if you didn't already buy it, use our affiliate. That'd be sick.
Exclamation point Amazon in the chat, I think works.
I say, yeah, if any of you all really ever want to support us, yeah, if you want to, you can always like bookmark a Amazon affiliate link, just like that one there, and then anytime you shop on Amazon, it gives us a little bit of kickback.
It'll cost you anything.
We just can't use it because
That's
don't work
called
like that.
breaking the terms. Oh, there's so many funny things. I've seen diapers. I've seen sex toys. Like you see, because the thing is, when you click that link, it's cookied for up to like 14 days, I think. So we won't get the full sale commission, but we basically get a fraction of the commission of anything you buy 14 days after because we drove you to Amazon.
Ooh, Beast Boy's about to go get his haircut.
That's
He's about to look like a beast.
oh, look like a beast.
Thank you. We appreciate it, Top Dog, and Too Easy Tim.
Thank you guys.
You guys have just helped give us some bread. That's how we're gonna buy bread for
Bread
the
for the
office,
toast.
so that we can.
I love
make
how
our toast.
Intel didn't show up for the all Intel build.
I know. It's
Like
sad.
they're sus. They're only here when the competition is present.
AMD's coming for your spot.
It's terrifying, but also good to know because I don't always click the shortcuts I have saved. No, we can see everything. Like we see, but it doesn't give you like names or anything. But we
No.
can see what people have ordered. It's funny sometimes. I always look at it if I want something to be entertained by.
I think Intel was a damn good chatbot. No, Intel was they were funny. I like
They're a good
them in
chatbot.
here.
I'm convinced they're AI. They have AI characteristics.
I could see it. I feel like until I see like the person doing it or I see a name, I'm gonna believe AI. You know.
Is there a credit union close to you all?
Yes, we got
Yes.
Liberty Financial. There's like multiple Wells Fargo's.
I would just look up the pcbros address and then whatever one you're
Yeah.
wanting to go to.
We're on. I mean, I know you don't really know the area super well, but Hurstbourne, Shelbyville Road, Blake and Baker are like the major. guess those are
And be
called
very
highways.
careful going all the way down Shelbyville Road with the Valhalla tournament going on right now.
That's a
It
good
is
point.
Very busy right now, and there are cops everywhere.
I've seen all the signs that say like no parking.
Yes, but
Where even is it at?
it's all the way down Shelbyville Road past. Let me find specifically where
Is it like literally past like Beckley and all that?
It's past that, yeah.
I just can't believe that they have to have no parking signs like on Shelby. Like,
Well, because the issue is you can't park
Anywhere
at
near.
the actual event. There's nowhere to actually park at the event. They have parking spots
Oh, and
that
the
are
shuttles.
reserved in shuttles. Yes.
right.
So I think that's the biggest thing is even like a couple miles out, there's like parking spots and shuttles. So like that's why it's very far back.
God, I bet some of these
Yeah, it's
places
past
make so much
Middletown.
money on like charging for parking.
Oh, they're making a fortune.
Yeah, you picked perfect timing, Top Dog.
The express price might be a little busy, but just a heads up.
It's like between Derby and then PGA. These like the busiest times. Actually, yeah, 'cause there's a lot. I mean, we have Thunder, then
Thunder
Derby,
early,
then
Thursday.
PGA.
The PGA only happens every like 4 years.
Yeah, and then is there anything else really?
It may not happen again after what happened this morning, but
True. I know. I feel like that golfer. I'm assuming he's not from here. He's probably gonna be like, I hate this place now.
oh yeah, no, him being the #1 golfer, it's gonna cause an uproar. And because it's the PGA Championship that they're playing, and they switch sites every couple of years, and it's based on the city to like win the bid or whatever. So, and I mean, we have a decent golf course for it, and they come every 4 years, but if this happens, like I don't know if I want to bring our golfers back there.
How are you guys doing before buying my PC in 2021? I was watching so much of your videos. I really appreciate content.
Nice.
How were we doing before buying your PC in 2021?
I'm assuming you just was asking how you guys doing before buying my PC in 2021. I was watching so much of your videos. Really appreciate your content.
Okay, so we didn't buy your PC. Okay, for some, I read that like we bought your PC in 2021.
The power of a period.
I'm like, was that Facebook? Lauren's mom is there as a guest to one of the golfers.
Nice.
She used to babysit him. Oh, that's cool.
Glad to have purchased my PC from PC Bros. Well, I'm glad you bought from us. PCBros.tech, guys. We have some decent inventory on the website. A lot of the really good deals sold last night, actually, but we should have some good ones up there that you can pick up today.
You laid 4 pallets of sod. Why'd you lay sod down for, Binky Tech? Did you have like a lot of weeds? Your grass was dead?
He's growing pot.
Maybe. I'm saying, your house isn't like a brand new build, is it? Buy here, pay here. That's what PC Bros. Yeah, we're buy now, pay now.
Buy here, pay here.
No financing.
Which, by the way, guys, if you were wanting to go through financing options now on the website, I don't know if we've specifically mentioned it. We're not offering Affirm anymore. Affirm was kind of shafting us with our fees. We were losing out on some money because of Affirm, and it was kind of hurting us on the back end. So we are now basically directing people to use the PayPal financing options if you're wanting to finance.
Binky Tech, I can't see that question mark makes that sound so sassy. Like, I don't know if you meant to say that, but it was the part where it's like and I was tired of clay.
That's the funny thing. That's a conversation I had with like older people texting versus younger
my
people.
God, yeah.
There's a lot of like interpretation younger people
you
have
add
with
periods.
periods and like spacing and
Like, see?
question marks. And, yeah, and like that is like I read that
It
in
sounds
so much
so
sass.
sassy. You say
Why
like
else would you lay
now,
sod?
all right, and see, my rebuttal would be, I barely even know where you live, Pinky Tech. Do you really think I knew that you had clay in your freaking yard?
Kermit, we're kind of just looking at all our other options. Most of our partners we're on and off with. If we feel like we need more promotions and stuff, we'll reach out to them and be like, hey, let's go ahead and run another campaign. The F kind of question is that, Jackson?
That one's not sassy. That one's respectable.
Laying sod is a muddy mess. Muddy
You know,
buddy.
a lot of the sod's grown here, Pinky Tech, so I'm cutting you off. I'm gonna make sure that you don't get any
Is he
more
using
sod.
that Kentucky bluegrass?
You better. Oh, Top Dog's got the cash. Let's go.
Nice. I need to do the opposite. I need to kill grass in my side yard.
Yeah, in Kentucky, we don't really have a problem growing grass and weeds and other random things.
A lot of weeds.
Everything just grows here, you know?
Just saying you guys are really underrated. Well, thank you. I appreciate the support.
Thank you.
Says I'll be there around 1. Sounds good.
Oh, well, maybe there is a chance that 2 terabyte shows up.
Oh, I just thought about something.
What? Yeah, no, I already thought about it, and I think we just basically be like,
Yeah,
here's a merch item, don't buy this.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Houses in Louisville have yards? Oh yeah, dude. We got. I mean, I get what you're thinking. You're probably thinking if you go to like downtown, yeah, there's not a lot of houses with land.
Jonah
But yeah,
said Jackson.
what?
What, Jonah?
If you go anywhere else, a lot of places have like acres on acres. They said Affirm is basically a scam. So, Affirm for the customer, from what I know, seems great.
Yes.
It seems like
No interest, you get good terms for
yeah.
most plans.
But for us, I think it's dumb. We're the ones who pay the interest, even though you're the one financing.
Yes.
And it's bad. It's like 7 to 8% usually. And you got to remember, yeah, I'm not rich. You got to remember, since we only make like usually somewhere between like, you know, after everything, like I would say 10 to 20% profit. We were like, there was one order where after the shipping, we got negative $60.
Yes.
Because they used Affirm. It went to a pretty far away location.
That one PC did sell, chillin', the one from yesterday's video. Yeah, that was the issue with it, is like, it's not even just, if it was a firm in like a local sale or a firm in a shipment that's like not that cheap, we still would make money, but like when all three of those happened, it really opened our eyes to like, wow, we had a high-end build that Jonah planned that was really good for profit margin. It went from good profit margin to us losing money. And it was like, well, we gotta fix that.
And that's with a 1-year warranty, so that means if anything else happens,
then we're just
we
even
go
more in
from
the hole.
negative 60 to maybe negative hundreds.
Yeah. Thoughts on the Logitech G Pro Super? That's a very high-end mouse.
Yeah, very high end. I use like the G703, which is kind of like in between the 305. And
We're waiting
the
for
Pro.
Jonah's request. He said request and he hasn't said anything yet.
Did he say request?
He said request.
Oh. So you had the potential to lose even more money.
Oh,
Exactly.
wait, what was his request?
Oh, did
I
he?
missed it. Jonah, send it again. What do you want?
I
Why
swear.
does Jonah doesn't have an avatar picture? He looks like an AI in our chat.
Should I buy it? It'll make me better at COD. Probably not make you better at COD. Should you buy it? If you have the money, I mean, why not?
Raid to Girthy. Let's go. It'll turn me into Matt. Listen, that's just experience.
Yeah, play for like a couple years straight and you might.
Yeah, don't like, because honestly, the peripherals I was using in here aren't even that great. Like the mouse is pretty basic. I was using a Galax gaming mouse, if that tells you anything.
I'm trying to think. What is tomorrow's Saturday? As long as it's earlier in the day, Saturday, I probably could.
This guy needs a mower.
Yeah, Sunday I'm pretty much free like all day. And you need to make sure you need to let me know the size first because if it's too wide, we'll have to like you'll have to rent a trailer. I'll gladly.
Is he getting a
trailer for
riding
you.
mower? Mm-hmm. Oh wow, fancy. He does have a pretty big backyard. That makes sense.
I mean, I think he said he was using like his girlfriend's dad's mower, which is like a $3,000 like commercial push mower, and he said it still took him like an hour.
Ugh.
And it's like, I mean, it's like a big, like he said it was like a 32-inch deck, which is pretty big for a push mower.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The real question is, Jonah, 'cause I've been sending, like every time I see a good deal on what I send it to him, are you trying to, what do you think you're doing? Are you doing a lawn tractor or are you doing a zero turn? I told him if he gets his, like
Zero
oh,
turn.
okay. Yeah, I told him, I said, every time I drive by and see someone like in little riding tractors, I don't know, man. It's just like my mind just goes, you ain't no blue collar. You don't know what you're doing.
I don't want to be a loser.
No, I mean, riding tractor is definitely better than having nothing or having a push mower, but.
I couldn't even really use one. My backyard is so small. My front yard isn't that big. I wouldn't even like having.
Especially
use
if
for
you
it.
have like, because you have like that kind of ditch area.
Yes.
Mowers get so sketchy trying to do anything that has
No, I like
unevenness.
that's such a leg workout. Me having to like run up and down that hill, cutting the grass in that ditch.
I need to work for Toaster so I can afford a zero turn. Thingy Tech, you don't have grass, you have clay, remember?
I'm still using the free lawnmower that they left at the house when the tenants moved out.
Yeah, it's pretty clutch.
It worked. Can't afford them, but I need it.
You have grass. Yeah, you gotta wait for that sod to set and like, you know, bind with the clay.
Welcome, Zach. No, that's for you today, buddy. No, but I'm making it easy on you today because all I need, I say all I need to, it's the hard part. I need you to build it, and I need you to make the script for me, and I will film the ad spot and edit it, and get the main B-roll. So if you just build it and get like building B-roll and stuff, I basically put on the Trello card what you need to do. But that's all I need
Jonah's
from
upset you get Starbucks without him.
Yeah, Jonah, why aren't you here?
He's in chat.
Now I have to build a chair because of you.
Yeah, he has to build a chair, Jonah.
I don't mind building the chair, honestly. The worst part for me is, like, once I get done building it and filming it and recording the voice, I'm like, now I have to sit down and edit. This is like that last stage where I'm just like...
Can he make a DIY video for today while he's at it?
That's great.
Yeah, so wait, are you supposed to be DIY for
Yeah,
today,
Jonah, why didn't you do a DIY before you left?
He never does his DIYs when he needs to.
And you didn't leave us with a short either. Jonah, you just like bailed out on us, bro. Did you see? He just said roach. I'm tired of seeing this roach thing.
Ben told me that he's been house sitting and he hasn't seen any roaches, so I don't think you can use that
Can't use
excuse
the
anymore.
roach excuse anymore, buddy.
Oh, I forgot about the GoPro. I'll tell you what, you're not going to be here till 1. After stream, Matt and I will talk about it.
We'll figure something
We
out.
need to do some thinking just to make sure that we don't need if we're going to sell it. But we'll let you know.
It's like her fire, Jonah.
Kyle's coming here then?
You should be.
I
He
hope
didn't say otherwise.
like he
It
needs
is
to be.
10:01. I just realized that.
He's here. He's pulling
He says running 5 late. Sorry. All right, guys. I'm Fonz Made a raid. Buy this PC at PC Bros.
Skibbity toilet.
It'll be listed today. I'm pretty caught up. And thank God this is the only one that'll be in there. Yeah, Jonah, you hear that? I've listed, since you've been gone, I think I've listed 14 or 15 computers.
He said, yeah, it's easy to host those pictures, or
Super-
those PCs,
super
the
easy.
pictures are bad.
Yep. It's crazy though, because they've been selling. Now I lowered the price on 2 of our oldest customs as well, and then I think I've gotten 6 like esports office PCs, like local onlys out front as well. So we're getting stuff out.
When Jonah leaves, I have to build chairs and we get better pictures for the PC Bros site. I will be in first thing Saturday to take pictures. Those are important. Don't forget
What
Girthy.
you want to do?
I never forget Girth.
You know what you should do, Jonah? You should be in here Saturday to do your DIY video. Something that actually needs to be done. All right, guys, Raid and Girthy. See you guys on Sunday for the Sunday gaming stream. I won't be painting this time, don't worry. See you all.